Hey guys, so today I have a tutorial on how I do my everyday face makeup. And also I had a little mishap with my winged eyeliner, so I have a couple tips and tricks to fix that if you ever mess up on your eyeliner. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you learned something new and that you enjoy watching. So I'm just going to take you step by step of what I would do every day. And what I'm going to start with is primer, and I have the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I don't actually have the product. I haven't bought it, but I have a sample. And I like it. So with the primer, I just focus on the areas that have larger pores and I get oily, but I'm going to put it all over my face. Next, I'm going to take my foundation. I have Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I just take a damp sponge. I just take one pump. This is kind of liquidy, so you don't want to put too much on at one time. And also, since it is so liquidy, it dries fast. So you want to make sure that you blend it in quickly. With the Beauty Blender, I'm just tapping. There's never any swiping motions. I really like the sponge because since it's damp, it will soak up any excess foundation that I have, and it'll make for an even application on the skin. Next, I'm going to be going in with concealer. I have the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light. I haven't really been using this concealer for a long time. I've been using a different one, and I wasn't happy with the way that it was covering my dark circles. It was creasing, and I thought maybe I'd give this a try. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but the other concealer that I was using, I've heard good things about that too. So I don't know. I have dark circles and fine lines. It's kind of hard for me to find a concealer that is good for me. So then I just take a beauty blender and I blend it all. And I've just put concealer where there's any redness or like little breakouts that I have. And you always want to try to put like concealer in the corner of your eye because that's where like purple or blue shades are if you do have dark circles. So I mean, I'm not like ecstatic about this concealer, but it does its job. Next, I'm going to be taking some loose face powder to put under my eyes to bake it, and then I'm going to go all over my face with it, and I have the Coty Airspun loose face powder in translucent extra coverage. I've been using a Bare Minerals finishing powder, but I have recently ran out of it. So I decided that I was going to try this. Some of the products might not be the same of like what I would do every day, but the steps are the same. I'm just going to take the Beauty Blender, dip it in to this, then I'm going to go under my eye. The only thing I don't like about this powder is that it smells like fragrance, and it's like choking me right now. It's not the best. Like, it smells like that powder that my grandma used to have. I just put it in the places that I want it to bake, that I have problems with it staying. You can already see that my under eye looks brighter, and I'm not going to leave it like this. I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to bring it back out in just a second and use it for all over my face, but I'm going to do brows while I'm letting this bake. So for everyday brows, I've found that the easiest thing to use is a brow pencil, and I use the It Cosmetics Brow Power pencil. This is the mini one, and it comes with a spoolie on one side. It's a little pencil. I do have Dip Brow that I use sometimes, and I also have the Duo Brow Powder, which I really like. It's just that those things, like especially the Dip Brow, takes a little bit longer to apply and make it look good. So if you want to see a video on how to use Dip Brow, go ahead and like or leave a comment and I can make a video about that. But for every day, I do pencils. And I'm just combing them out. And then I'm going to take my little pencil. And I'm going to be very light-handed. So I'm just going to go and draw a little line. And now I'm just going to do the same thing on the top. And I'm just going with the natural shape of my brow. And now, since I've drawn my outline, I'm just going to go and fill it in with little hair-like strokes. And what you're trying to do is just make sure that it's an even looking application and that it doesn't look patchy. Whenever I get to the front of my brow, I'm kind of, like my hair grows and like it'll grow back here, but it grows up in the front. So I change the direction of my brush. I change the direction of my strokes with my pencil when I get to the front. Okay, now I'm just going to take my spoolie and brush it through. I'm just going to use a little Eco Tools brush. I don't know what kind it is. I think it's a blush brush. I really like it. It's like tapered. It's very fluffy. It's like one of my favorite brushes ever. Honestly, I really like Eco Tools. This is like kind of hard to get out. I feel like it's important to put finishing powder all over your face because for me personally, I don't want my foundation to be tacky and like sticky. And sometimes if you don't put powder over it, that's what it can be like. And so this powder kind of, the smell, yeah, helps with that. Oh my god, it's my eye. This is like, it's a good product. I'm not trying to like talk crap on it or anything, but there are little particles all over the place. I'm just wiping away that extra powder that I put on my face. Next, I'm going to go in with a contour shade. I have tried specific brushes made for contouring. The only brush that I really like is this little brush from Bare Minerals. I don't know why. It's just so perfect. Like, it does the best application every time. I like it for my blush. I like it for my highlight. I don't know why. For my contour, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. contour palette because it's kind of a gray tone. Like, this one is like orange. I feel like this is more of like a bronzing shade. I would never use this for contouring, but this one is more gray, and I feel like that's what you're looking for whenever you're contouring because I don't want to look orange. Gray is kind of like what a shadow casts on your face. So if you're using gray, it kind of, I don't know, looks like your face is thinner, like naturally. If that makes any sense. So I'm just taking a little bit. And when I contour, I start like right here. Like, you know where that little flap is in your ear? That's where I start. And I go in circular motions up. And I'm going in an upward circular motion because I want to lift the cheeks. And I stop probably like before I get to the corner of my eye. I know this is kind of weird, but I do my full face, like everything on my face, and then I do eyes. So for blush, I'm going to use the Benefit Urbana blush. It looks like this. It smells good. And I go on the apples of my cheeks. So if you think about it, contour goes in the hollows of your cheeks, blush goes on the apples, and highlight goes on your cheekbones. So there's a place for everything. For highlight, I'm going to be using the Laura Geller Baked Highlighter. Do you see this? Yeah. I need to get a new one. No, this is like the only highlighter I've ever owned. It's just the right amount of sparkly. Like, I love the glitter in it, but it's not like too glittery. Actually, a sample that Ulta sent to me, like for ordering a certain amount of product. And this is from like 6 months ago. I do that. That's like way too much. I do that. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyelids, and I use a MAC paint pot. This is in the shade Soft Ochre. Just take a little concealer brush. This is Bare Minerals concealer brush. And you don't have to use a brush. You can use your fingers if you want. I just go from the lash line to the brow bone. So ever since I got those Makeup Geek eyeshadows, that's all I've been using. But before that, I've been using the Lorac Pro Palette. I'm just going to use an eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. It's literally called eyeshadow brush. I'm going to take the color white. I'm going to pack it onto my eyelid. Packing is where you're going to get the most color payoff. The look that I'm going to do is universally flattering for all eye types. This is a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. It does go into the crease, but it just doesn't do it for me. I'm going to take the color Mauve, right there. I'm going to put it kind of just in the outer corner at first. This brush is so stiff. I don't know if I can do this. I don't think I can do it. Do that again with Mauve. Just put it into my crease. This is so much better. I feel like a crease brush needs to be floofy. This is a very important step. To avoid going over what I just laid down with this brush, I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is a blending eye brush from e.l.f. I'm going to take the color Taupe. It's probably like my favorite color besides Mauve, and Taupe are probably my two favorite colors in the palette. And I'm just gonna tap off the excess and just go into my crease. And I am bringing it all the way in to my inner corner. We're gonna blend it out. I'm just going like windshield wiper motions, circular, whatever you feel. And it's okay if like some of the colors are falling down onto the lid, because we're gonna go back over and put some more white. I'm gonna take the color Sable, and I'm just going to focus on the outer corner. I'm gonna go back with my Morphe brush and just blend it out. I'm gonna go on my lower lash line with the same colors that I did. I guess not in the same order because I just picked up Taupe. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with Taupe. I'm gonna go in with Mauve. I just love this color so much. And now in with Sable at the very outside corner of my lower lash line. I'm not going to bring it all the way in. I kind of thought like it looked like it was missing something, so I took Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek and just like dipped my Morphe brush in. And I already did this eye, but I just took it on the outer corner and then just blended it in to just kind of blend everything together. Now we're going to go back in with the white because some colors might have fell down. Okay, now I'm going to take my Morphe brush and make sure that those colors are blending together. Now I'm going to go in with my highlight color and I'm going to use the color Nude right here. So I'm just going to go on the inner corner of my eye. Next thing that I'm going to do is eyeliner, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible Lacquer whatever eyeliner. And it's in the shade Blackest Black. I've used it one time. So for eyeliner, what I like to do is draw the line, like the wing. This is nice. I like this eyeliner. And then I'm going to go in and draw from the inner corner. Oh my gosh, I don't like this. I don't like it. I always use the fine liner brush, Viral Techniques. It's just a little baby brush. Yeah, I messed up here. It's uneven. I take this and just drop and completely mess everything up. Yeah, it's nice. It's not bad, but it's not what I wanted. Okay, guys, so it's a little more dramatic than I wanted, but I couldn't take it off because it won't come off, and it does not look good. I'm not proud of this. I keep trying to fix it, and it just keeps getting bigger. Yeah, this is not what I would wear every day. So now we're just going to go to mascara. I'm using the Professional Remarkable Mascara by CoverGirl. It's a tube mascara, so that means that instead of using like wax and other things like that to adhere to the lashes, it's actually forms little tubules around the lashes. Essentially, it's supposed to be waterproof, supposed to be smudge proof. When I use regular mascara, I get a lot of fallout, like under my eyes. So I was able to get the liner off with some Q-tips and moisturizer. I'm just concealing where I took that stuff off because my skin is kind of red. So this video has turned into a how to fix your mess ups. That's okay because we all mess up sometimes. And I think like I'm used to using liquid liner. I wouldn't think that it would be harder with gel. Like I feel like the consistency is different, but the application would be the same. That is good enough for me. I don't even care. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna mess with it. So this is how you would fix that if you mess up. You see some Q-tips, some moisturizer. I used the Clinique dramatically different moisturizer, but I'm pretty sure that like any moisturizer would work. This is the kind of wing that I would wear every day. I also took some gel and just like put it down like on my lower lash line. I would never want to show you guys something that I'm not proud of. Everybody makes mistakes. Maybe I helped you learn something on how to fix it. So the last thing that I always do is I wear lipstick. Like this just looks incomplete. So I'm going to be using the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Sandstorm. This is my favorite lipstick ever. Like the color, the formula, everything. It is so affordable. That's why it's my favorite. I joined YouTube a while ago, um, just like watching videos and stuff. I decided to start making videos so that I could start participating in the beauty community and hopefully learn something and teach other people things as well. I know I'm not like a professional or anything, but it's really something that I enjoy doing. I love doing makeup. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you learned something new, and I'll see you next time.